Good morning, everybody. It is Crypto Austin. So, today is my last day here in Vegas and going home. Looking forward to going home actually from Vegas because I've been here for about 4 days, and you don't stop when you come to Vegas. You don't stop. What's up, bro? What's up, everybody? So, really looking forward to going home to see my wife and my daughter today. Looking forward to being at home. Las Vegas is great, man. It's an amazing place. Um, Everything's just so big here, and you do everything on such a large scale. And I've had a blast being here. I've done a lot of stuff, seen some shows. Hey Lee, what's going on, mate? What's good, everybody? Vegas is great, man. It's been such a great trip, but towards the end, like, it tires you out, like it drains you, and you get very, very tired. But you know, it's so good to have been here in Vegas and stuff. This camera angle looks weird, man. It makes me look like a four-eyed, but I'm not. It's hard to work out where to look at the camera per se. So yes, I am alive, Mr. Whale. But I just want to recap. I should have stayed there long, man, but family duty calls. No, of course. When everything is said and done, man, your family must come first. It's number one. But recapping this Vegas trip was pretty epic. And I think it was more epic for other people than myself. And what I mean by that is what I've known about David Peterson for the last 1.5, 2 months. People found out on this trip about David, what I've known all along: the honesty, the transparency, the humanity of that man uh, is second to none. To me, honestly, I think David Peterson is the best person in crypto, bar none. And what I mean by that is, why do I think David's the best? And on what level? I think his ability to relate to every person from every walk of life, and even still care about the people that hate him, speaks volumes of that man's character as a human being. Has been a great experience for you all. I hope there will be a general meetup in 2019, perhaps Aruba. We have no idea. I mean, we're still absorbing Vegas, let alone thinking about next year. Like, this trip has been epic, to say the least. But for me, Vegas, for me, Vegas didn't. I wouldn't say that didn't change my life, but it just solidified for me. What I take away from Las Vegas is it solidified. Um, it solidified how amazing David is. The way that he treats people, how he speaks to people, how he listens to people, how he doesn't get flustered by people's questions. I'm not going to name any names, but I had a dude ask me, message me. I had a dude that messaged me privately and said, when you meet David, are you going to ask David for his passport or ID to really see that it really is him? Now, to me, that offended me because I considered David a friend of mine. And that offended me. That question offended me. I was pretty pissed off that somebody would ask me something like that, considering that I'd never really met David in person. And for me to ask David for his IDs, not meeting him, I felt that was really, really rude. And I would never, ever, ever do that. That'd be like if I met you in the first, you in a, meeting you for the first time, or you meeting me for the first time. I would find that if somebody asked me that and I didn't meet them, I would probably knock them out or like punch them out, as I find that to be very rude. But I ended up meeting up with that particular person. I'm not going to name who it was. I ended up meeting with that person. We sat down and I answered all of their questions, and they walked away from meeting me fully relaxed and fully confident, and they're going to be putting a substantial amount of money into the platform as a result of that conversation they had with me. Now, is that my fault that they're putting money into arbitraging? No. Is it my doing? No. That was their decision. That's a decision that they're making. How would I sum up this trip to Vegas? I sum up our trip to Vegas in one word. Crazy. This fucking trip was crazy. Crazy. Fucking crazy. These fucking guys are fucking crazy. But look, it's been a phenomenal time. But towards the end, I got to be honest, I was tired. I was very, very tired. Vegas just takes the life out of you. It drains the life out of you, and I was exhausted towards the end, and I needed to rest. So I spent basically the last day pretty much relaxing, and I just spent the day relaxing pretty much, not doing really too much. I did, however, end up meeting E&J. E&J came over to where I was, and we hooked up and hung out for about an hour. He's a fucking cool dude, man. I met his wife and his son. Fucking cool people, man. E&J, shout out to you, man. You're a fucking cool dude. I like you. And I wish that you had been here earlier on the trip. Then you would have seen a whole lot more of the real me. So I apologize for that, brother, but I was fucking exhausted, and I needed to take a physical and mental break, because that's what the trip does to you to Vegas. But fuck, it was good. Well, I don't really give a shit about Crypto Sate. He doesn't even deserve a fucking mention on my video. Fuck him. Fuck him. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit about shit. It is just like that other fuckhead Blake. They don't deserve to breathe the same air that David Peterson breathes, mate. They're a waste of fucking human life. Both of them. They're a fucking waste of space. Both of them. And I have no respect for either one of them. They're a piece of shit. They're a waste of fucking space. They're a waste of fucking space in crypto. And I have no respect for either one of those people, if you can even call them that. Let me ask them a question. What the fuck are they doing for people in crypto? What the fuck are they doing for anyone positive in crypto? Nothing. Let me think. Nothing. Let me ask them a fucking question. What have they done for fucking people in the last fucking 3 to 6 months in crypto? Probably jack shit, mate, except for fucking bag out everything that comes down the fucking pipeline because of their lack of fucking understanding and education. They haven't even fucking met David in person. Haven't even fucking seen the team in person. So what the fuck do they know? They don't know shit, mate. They don't know jack shit. But I do. Adam does. The people that came here do. Because they met David in the fucking flesh. They met David, who has a real developer team. How do I know that? Because I've fucking spoken to the top developer in the company. Dickheads. Fucking idiots, mate. And now I've got something else to say to a lot of people out here too. Don't even get me fucking started. All these fucking people out here whinging, bitching and complaining about all the changes that are coming to arbitraging. Let me tell you this. If you cannot handle the changes that are being implemented to arbitraging, you should not even fucking be in this project. In fact, you should fucking sell your position in arbitraging and get the fuck out of our project. Sell your position and get out. Because to be really honest, I've sat back over the last fucking 2 days and I've been watching that fucking chat in the Telegram chat, and you guys are a fucking big bunch of fucking babies, mate. Fucking cry babies, mate. And if you don't like it, sell your position and get out. Because to be honest, after all the fucking hard work that David was here in Vegas, right? Yeah, you guys should be also fucking grateful for David, because he was up all fucking night working for you guys while he was on a holiday, on a break in Las Vegas with all of us. But he said, no, I must go back. I must go back and work for the people. I'm talking about a lot of fucking people in arbitraging. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crybabies that sit over in the fucking Telegram chat and cry like a fucking bitch because they can't get what they want fucking right now. If you're in crypto and you have that mindset, you shouldn't even be in crypto. You shouldn't even be in crypto. If you can't handle it because you want everything done right now because you're a crybaby bitch, that's what you are, sell your shit and get out. We don't want you in our project. We want people that are fucking real men, real women that are mature in our project. This is a 5-year fucking project, mate. Not a 3-month project. You know, I've sat back and I've watched people cry and complain about the internal exchange. I've watched people cry and complain about their withdrawals. I've watched people cry and complain because they can't get what they want yesterday. I've watched people chew the fuck out our admins in the Telegram chat, and those people, they don't even get fucking paid, mate, to do that. So what I would say to the arbitraging community right now, and whether I like it or I don't like it, I am a fucking leader in this project. So whether I like it or I don't like it, I tell you this much, some of you people should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Should take a real good look at yourself and think about all the shit that's been done for you. Has David and the arbitraging team exit scammed? No. Tell me one person that hasn't eventually been fucking paid, mate. Both Ethereum and ARB tokens. Not one. Not fucking one person. So for people to come and whinge and cry and bitch and complain after everything that David's done for you and everything that fucking this team has done for you, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Talk to me about fucking any of these other projects in crypto. Talk to me about them. Tell me about how you've made money in them. Or talk to me about how you've lost money in majority of them. Yeah? Probably majority, 9 out of 10, you've lost money in. And then if people want to come in and cry about the changes being implemented to arbitraging, what I say to you this morning is this: deal with it. Because the changes being made are for your benefit. So stop crying about it. Stop crying about it. Stop fucking crying, mate. Stop going into the Telegram crying, harassing the dev team, harassing our Telegram team, harassing David. Stop doing it. Otherwise, sell your position and get out. Because we've had enough of your bullshit. How was Vegas? Vegas was fucking amazing. How are you? Vegas was epic. And after this trip and seeing David, I now understand why you are 100% in. I am all in as well. So awesome. I was the only thing I believe in enough to want to sell off my extra cars. It's a business. I'm sure David is not a saint. He is doing a good job and will get paid well. We all need rules for people who won't follow guidelines. Ian J, man, how you doing? I'm sorry I didn't give you more time yesterday, mate. I was very exhausted. I'm very, very tired. So I have rested. But my rant today is fucking epic, mate. And I speak my mind and I speak very straightforward. You know, I let my hair down pretty loose on this trip. You know, I gambled a lot on this trip. I had a lot of fun. You know, I don't gamble when I'm at home, hardly. I gamble a lot here because I'm on holidays. I'm here to fucking spend my money and enjoy myself. You know, I'm enjoying the spoils of my labor, you know. That's why I'm here gambling and drinking and I have a lot of fun with my friends, who are people I consider my friends. You know, sorry I missed you, man. You know, so I had a great time here in Vegas. Listen, Manuel, this smart contract, the Vault, it is a fucking great idea, man. And it's happening, and it's going ahead the way that David wants it. And according to you, it's a bad idea. According to David, it's a great idea. So therefore, guess what? We're going to support whatever David decisions David makes as a CEO of the company. They're going ahead, and that's it. That's the way it is. David hasn't made a bad decision yet. So that's the way it is, man. That's right. It is in ETH, and that's the way it's going to stay, because it's the decision that David's made. And so it ain't going to be ARB. It's going to be ETH. David could pull a curveball and put it in ARB, but it's going to be it. No, we don't need ARB. We need to follow what David wants to do. What David wants to do, he's a very fucking smart individual, and he knows what he's doing. So I have full confidence and support in what David wants to do. What I would say is, if you have, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. So what I would suggest is you go and message David directly instead of messaging me. Then message David directly and go and share your sentiment with him. Yeah, you don't know that. Dude, you don't know that. People could be selling their ARB for profit. So you don't know that. You don't know if people are selling ARB for ETH. They could be selling ARB for ETH for profit. People like me live off this shit. You know, I sell ARB for ETH to sell for my profits so that I can live off crypto. But go and talk to David about your sentiment. He's the one that's his job to listen to the people. You know, whatever David says, man, is what I'm going to support. Because that fucking man, he knows what he's doing. Well, you don't know that until you go and talk to him, bro. He's the most considerate person I've ever met in my entire life. You go and leave him a message. At the end of the day, David's just going to do what he thinks is best for the entire community, mate. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do what is best. Not what people think is the best. He's going to do what is the best for the community. Have you seen or heard about Kryptos? Not interested, mate. Any other project out here? Not fucking interested, mate. Because most of them are all scams anyway. They're all shit. Fuck him. I would fucking knock his ass out. I would smash that prick. He's a piece of shit. He's a fucking coward. That's what he is. I would smash that piece of shit. If he was in front of me, I'd fucking knock him out. A waste of space, mate. I'll spit on him as I fucking knock him out. And I knock him out, I'll spit on him while he's on the fucking ground. Fucking idiot. He's a fucking wanker, mate. That's all he is, man. So that's all I have to say about him. He's a waste of space, mate. He's a gutless coward. He never took me up on my offer to come up on my live stream. It's a piece of shit. That's why I have no respect for people like that. I would fart on his head, mate. I'd put my fat ass on his head and fart on his head. And you know, release my smell onto him, mate. You know, because he's a fucking disgrace, mate, to crypto. That's all he is. He's a bad smell to crypto. He's a bad smell to crypto. That's all he is. That's all he is, mate. I'd take a big Vegas shit on him, mate. I'd take a big Vegas log on him. That's all he is, man. That's all he is. Crypto saint. That's the one I'm talking about. He's a girly man. He's got no facts. He's no shit. He's a futter. I bet you he's got no money too. Just like Blake, mate, begging Clover for money. Just like Blake, mate. Clover was doing giveaways. And you know what Blake did? He was begging. He was going to Clover begging. Begging for crypto. That's what Crypto Blake was doing. He's a joke, mate. He's a fucking joke. And I heard that. I'm like, are you serious, mate? Guy's begging for crypto. Desperate. It's like a crypto panhandler. He's a joke. He's not even on my level, mate. Anyway. Let him write. Hey, let him write to the SEC, mate. Let him write to the SEC. We welcome the SEC. You know why? Because we can prove that arbitraging is a utility and not a security. Easily, we can prove it, man. Let him do what he wants, mate. Who gives a shit? You know. Let him write his fucking letter to the SEC. He's got no facts, mate. Because once we, once we speak to the SEC, mate, they'll have a full understanding of what arbitraging truly is. Hey, but they shut things down until they are done with investigation. No, you actually have 30 days to speak about, to answer the case. I think it's 14 days or 30 days. It's one of the two. Then I break my energy, man. My energy is fully lit today because I'm mentally strong from being well rested. So I ain't worried about these haters, man. I'm just here to make fun of them. I'm just making fun of them. I am lit today, man. I'm full of energy. I feel good mentally. I had a good rest. I want to have more rest, but I slept. I slept at like 9-10 hours, so I'm good. So these people aren't even on our level, man. They're a disgrace to crypto. That's what they are. They're a scourge on our space, man. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Exactly. So, summing up the Vegas trip, it was epic. I was pretty zonked out for the last day of that trip. So, I haven't really caught up with anybody like Dave or the guys. So, I'm probably most likely not going to have a chance over the next few hours or so. I will be catching up with Adam today, and we will be heading back to Australia. Let's see what time it is because I've still got an hour, but I've got to get ready. Got to start packing and getting ready to get out of here. Thank you, Mark. Leaving to go back to Australia today, so I was going to stay longer, but I'm just too tired, so I'm going to go back home. So next year, Arb goes where? It's not going nowhere. it's not going anywhere, man. It's going to be around, bigger than ever, and it's going to evolve. Yeah, so I'm going to be flying to LA today. That's going to be later in the day, and then I'm going to be flying out to Australia late tonight. I'll be back in Australia. Trip-wise, not sure yet. It is up. It is to up. The vault will get here when it gets here. It's been audited. The contract's been fully audited. Sometimes contracts that get audited take time, but the contract's been audited, so I would assume the vault wouldn't be that far away. So flight back to Australia is going to be probably about 15 hours. I'll take a sleeping pill for that flight and knock myself completely out so that I can sleep. I do not plan on waking up at any time soon on that flight home. So I'm just going to sleep the entire flight and go home. Am I looking forward to that flight? Hell no. It's going to be pretty brutal flying home. But when I get home, I will sleep for about 2 days. So you guys won't see me until probably next week sometime. I'll be back into the swing of things. When I get back, I will sleep for about 2 days And then when I did I get the refund on my seats? No, but I will talk to the travel agent and explain to them what actually happened. So I'll be flying home today. Well, not until midnight though. So, but I'll definitely be going home. It's time to go home. Back to my wife and my daughter. I miss them. I want to go home to be with my family. And then when I get home, I'll give them all my attention. So I miss them. And I've been away for nearly 2 weeks. And so it's time to go home. I was going to be, I was thinking about staying longer, but I was going to stay. I think I've overstayed my welcome. So time to go home. I don't know if we'll do Vegas again. Not sure. We might do somewhere else. One Valium and a shot of whiskey, and you'll sleep like a baby. Yeah. I mean, that's right. They would be missing me as well. So, time to go back to the real world and the real things. Real life, get back to normality. I've enjoyed my time here. Blew a shitload of money, as you do, but I'm going home with money as well. That's the thing. I'm actually going to go home with money, which is good. Taking money home from Vegas is a good thing, but fuck Sharknado. If Sharknado wasn't kind to me, motherfucker, the stupid sharks didn't like me very much, along with all the other gambling games. None of them didn't like me very much. But other people won money on our trip, so good luck to them. Actually, one of the guys won 3.5 grand on the trip, so good on him. I know other people won money too, but me, I wasn't. I wasn't that lucky. So, like most people, you gamble in Vegas, you're gonna lose. So, but you treat it as a holiday. You factor all that money into the trip, and you're good to go. So, it's all good. So I had a great time. Had a lot of good food. Went to this restaurant called Fix Restaurant in Bellagio with all the guys. We had a group of us there. And I had a steak in Fix Restaurant, and it was awesome. It was a kind of like a boned in ribeye. That's what they call it. And it's oven cooked, like a wood oven cooked, and it was, man, epic. That was so good, man. David, me, Mad Dog, all had that same steak, and wow, it was stunning, man. $110, $110 meal, but fucking epic. Fucking good. But $110 fucking dollars that bill cost me. But it was worth every fucking penny, mate. I should fucking send the bone to fucking Crypto Blake so he can gnaw on it. He'll never be able to afford a $110 plate. Thanks for sharing your Vegas story and journey. You're welcome. I've enjoyed watching your videos the last few days. Glad you guys had fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I mean, we had just good time, and it was good, man. It was really a good trip away, man, and just enjoyed ourselves immensely. We're nuts. We're a little bit crazy, man, but it was good. What was it? A unicorn What do you mean a unicorn? Oh, still pretty tired. I've got to get off here in a minute. Yeah, so Vegas was epic. It was a pretty massive trip, but it is really time to go home. Like, been here for nearly 2 weeks in the States, and I am starting to really miss my family, and I want to go home and spend time with them. Now I need to organise a women of crypto trip to Vegas. It'd be crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I've got to pack. I've got to get ready to go. I've got to check out at 11, so I've got an hour. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do not apologise for my rant today. Um, I just think people are big babies in crypto sometimes, and the babies need to be smacked. They need to be disciplined. They need a spanking sometimes. So, gotta give a spanking to the babies to bring everything back to normality. So, anyway, guys, have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever you're doing. This is probably going to be my last stream until next week, because I'll be traveling back to Australia. Then I'll be seeing my family. Then I'll be resting. And then next week it'll be back to normal, resuming, what I do on YouTube and stuff for you guys. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you back in Australia when I'm back in Oz. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thanks for all your support and love. I love the community. You guys are amazing people. All right, talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.